This is a video on a chi-squared test for homogeneity. The question states, surveys were done both last year and this year at a summer resort asking what type of outdoor recreation was most enjoyed. The results are shown below. Has the distribution of preferred recreation type changed? Use alpha equals 0.05. So here's the results. We have last year and this year: hiking, cycling, boating, and horseback riding, and the number of people who answered that was the one they most enjoyed. And we need to do a hypothesis test to find out if there's a difference between these two distributions, last year's distribution and this year's distribution. When you are doing a hypothesis test to find out whether two distributions are different from each other and they're both only known via a sample, we use the chi-squared test for homogeneity. And when we have that, our null hypothesis, H0, will be, in this case, the distributions of outdoor recreation preferences for last year and this year are the same. And our alternative hypothesis, H1, is the distributions of outdoor recreation preferences for last year and this year are not the same. Okay, the good news is there's a calculator that will do this for us. So let's go to our list of calculators. So here are the calculators. It's towards the end, and we see test for homogeneity. So if I click that, then it asks me to enter the values from the first data set in the first column and the second data set in the second column. So I'll just do that. So we have 54 was the first entry, then came 92 for the first entry for the second data set, and the last two were 37 and 39. So now that I've entered in my data, I go ahead and hit calculate. And it gives me my test statistic, which is chi-squared, which is about 3.632, et cetera, and P for p-value is 0.3039, etc. So now I can take that and I can interpret it and write down my conclusion. Okay, the p-value was about 0.3. And very importantly, 0.3 is a lot bigger than our level of significance, 0.05, which is alpha. And when the p-value is larger than alpha, we fail to reject the null hypothesis. So the conclusion is there is insufficient evidence to make a conclusion about whether the distributions of outdoor recreation preferences for last year and this year are the same or not. And I'm done with the problem. Thank you for watching this video.